Okay, good evening, welcome in Talk community. Tonight we have an AMA with Cloud9. Here to talk about that is Gordon and Brian. So if we could just start with a bit of your backgrounds in crypto, would be great.
Hey guys, thanks for having us. The team actually consists of myself, Gord, Jerry, Mr. Lippy. We're pretty much all grew up together, so we're very well known. Like we know each other very well. I got up in the crypto industry probably 8 months ago. I started, and I have a background in marketing. And once I got into crypto and realized the capability you can use with marketing background in here is absolutely amazing. I fell in love with the fact that you can make money all decentralized and not have to worry about fucking losing it or not getting very good taxes from the bank, right? But yeah, enough about me. Go ahead, Gord.
Good evening, guys. My name is Gord. I am an architect by trade. As Brian mentioned, I'm friends with all these guys. We all grew up together in the Niagara region of Ontario, Canada. So we're all Canadian. And I got into crypto about 2 years ago. Most of the people on our team, in our close friend circle, they're the ones who actually got me into crypto. And I've been dabbling in it ever since. And so Fred has an amazing vision here for Cloud9. And another one of my backgrounds is I have been a professional musician for just over a decade now. And if any of you have researched our project, you'll know that our project is very, very musically oriented. So when I heard about Fred's vision, I was all in, and I'm actually the artist, the director of artist onboarding. So that's how I am going to benefit the team here. I'm going to reach out to our very, very active music scene and try to retain artists for partnerships for Cloud9. There's also quite a few that we plan to reach out to in the future in hopes of obtaining partnerships with them as well. It's all part of the marketing strategy, which we'll, of course, get to later on. And I'm going to hand it off to Jerry.
Hey guys, I'm Jerry. Thanks for having us tonight. We really appreciate it. So I've been in the crypto industry for a while. First got into it a couple years ago and dabbled in the altcoins, right? I have been with the BSC pretty much since they started launching doing smart contracts. I've been involved in working with projects. Just recently, I started a blockchain development consulting firm. We also do marketing, and like Brian said, we all kind of grew up together, and we figured we would do something finally together as friends here, and something that we're very passionate about, and that's how we came up with the Cloud9 idea.
Awesome. And so if we could just go over a bit of topics. I know you've got online BNB rewards monthly, which is interesting because that's going to reward diamond hand investors that hold long term. How's that going to work?
Yeah, so I'll actually hand that part off to Mr. Lippy. Mr. Lippy is our head developer, our CEO, our founder.
Hey guys, I'm Fred. I've been in the space for a long time now, about 5-6 years. Checked out all the chains. I've been all around everywhere, and I just want to bring a project that has some stability, has some utility, and just something I'm actually interested in, right? So I know I'm going to stick with it. And but yeah, to answer your question, the BNB rewards, yeah, that's definitely what we're trying to encourage, holding. You see this pre-saler trend going on right now where it's like, it's easy money sometimes, you just go in 2x and pop out. But, we're trying to build an incentive and just build the community. It's really important to us to have their input as we develop also. So, if we keep these good guys around, keep them happy, provide dividends and everything from our ecosystem, then I think they'll stick around, right?
Awesome, yeah. You're planning on staking NFTs for artists. Have you got connections in the sort of music industry going forward to promote that?
Yeah, so like the way I like to learn about stuff, I'm like a hands-on learner. So like I'm a mechanic by trade. Like I do like remote viewing for like machines and stuff. So that got me into programming, and so like I went around like garages and stuff as a kid. I learned some stuff there from the guys, and I took those same kind of learning techniques to code, right? So I just went on like Fiverr, all these things, and I got ripped off a bunch of times, and then I found this great team really work with me and teach me stuff along the way. We worked on the contract for about 4 months before we even like released anything. We're testing. These guys, they're really good guys. I never came across anyone like that for sure. And they have a whole team working on this stuff, and they really like share the vision also.
Okay, yes, and you're going to build a music NFT platform as well for Cloud9.
Yep.
Yeah, and Gord actually is kind of like our visionary behind it. So I'd like to hear Gord just kind of jump in here and give us like a general summary of what exactly the project is completely about, just for people that are just joining in.
Yeah, guys. So to answer your question in regards to our reach to the music industry, we are starting small at the moment. Like I said, the Niagara region where we're from, it has a very, very active like music scene. So we're penetrating that as we speak. We're getting a lot of like local legend artists to kind of come on board. And as I also mentioned, there are some very, very big names that have come out of our region as plan to reach out to in the future. We've actually been retaining resources such as, marketing agents who represent these artists, artists of all tiers, I would say from new artists all the way to seasoned and even famous artists. So that's one outlet that we're reaching out to. In regards to what we're trying to build, we're trying to build a launch pad where musicians and just artists in general, we don't really want to reduce that our reach to just musicians. We actually, in the future, we want to cover artists of all mediums. And so the way we're going to do that is we're going to have a launch pad where these artists can go on and they can make a profile. So say you're a musician, you can go on and then you can choose our musician, songwriter, profile option. You'll be able to create a profile which you can completely customize, and you can upload your work, whether it be MP3 music files, any WAV files that you've recorded, or music videos like video files, or even picture files, and you can post it all onto your profile and you can sell it. We are also going to have a unique minting feature where you can upload these files. So essentially all these files that will be sold will be in the form of NFTs. So that is how the music artists will benefit from that. One other medium we want to implement is graphic designers. Because as we know, there's quite an abundance of graphic designers in this space, you know what I mean? and they have to reach out to all these different coin projects, to all these different call groups, and they have to hustle to try and obtain work and clientele. So what we want to build for them is kind of like a database where these designers who choose the graphic artist profile through Cloud9, they'll be able to upload essentially a digital portfolio, and it'll be like an additional outlet where they can advertise themselves and sell their work, and even we're going to have that database available to anyone who holds any type of profile within Cloud9. It'll kind of be like, I think we're going to call it the Artist Connect like hub or something along those lines. And so say you're a musician and you have a band and you want to get some merch made, or you want some branding done, or you want some website design done. You'll be able to go into the Artist Connect hub and you'll be able to scroll through artists of all mediums, of all different types of genres, and scroll through their portfolios, and then instantly reach out to that person and retain them for work.
Yeah. And you're planning on having social pages with chat rooms for fans and musicians to come together as well?
Yeah, exactly. And then another unique feature that we're going to have that will have other communities engaging with other communities is we're kind of going to do like a versus sort of thing where, say, the artist, and also one more thing about the artist profiles, it'll kind of be like an OnlyFans, where it'll be like a subscription based, where the person like the artist's fan base will have to purchase Cloud9 tokens and then subscribe to the user profile or the artist profile, and then purchase their NFT collectibles via our token as well.
Right. And then,
so say you're an artist and then you have a community, your profile will, it'll say how many people are in your community. You can actually challenge another artist and their community to say, okay, you put one person puts a song up, another person puts a song up. Okay, community, we've got a versus going on against this artist right now. Go and vote. And then whoever has the most votes will win a prize of sorts.
Cool.
Yeah, so it's just another way to get the artists connected. And then it's kind of like a big networking hub,
And yeah, so you're going to help musicians that are new to NFT minting music as well on the platform, Yes,
yeah, music or any type of file they want, really. If they want, a video, say it's like behind the scenes video content that they want to sell exclusively through our platform, or they want to sell their whole discography in the form of NFTs or whatever they want to sell, they can upload essentially any file.
Right, and the ecosystems, there's going to be 20% of the token supply put towards that, and is that part of what you'll be using to build all this in Cloud9?
Yeah, so the ecosystem is put away for all our different types of development. So whether it be for the actual like Cloud Play platform, which is what essentially what Gord was going over. We have we have ideas that look at other.
You cut out there, Jerry.
Oh, did we lose Jerry?
Yeah, we lost you, Jerry.
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Yeah. So it's set aside for Cloud Play. It's set aside for any type of staking that we might have down the line. Any type of development really is what the ecosystem tokens are held for.
Okay, and you were planning something in the future with a cross-chain DEX as well, was there?
Yeah, absolutely. So you see a lot of issues just like recently with BSC, with Binance getting pushed out of certain countries, certain provinces, certain states for whatever regulatory reasons. So it seems like even with that, the strongest coins that are still holding is your Ethereum, Bitcoin, stuff like that, Mavic, the new stuff that's coming out. So we want to make sure that there's a bridge there, because we don't want to be blocked out in certain areas where people can't acquire a Binance claim.
Yeah. So is any of the team going through docs and KYC? I know for the pink sale, if you go in there, yeah, you'll have to do the KYC. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, we're all docs.
We actually did our Freddie and myself did our KYC actually today with Pink Sale. So
Awesome.
it should be showing up on the link. I don't know, maybe tonight or tomorrow.
Yeah, and you're planning an audit for Cloud9 as well.
Yeah, so the audit is already complete. If you visit our website and drop down on the burger menu there, you will see, you can click our link to view our audit.
Awesome. So if we could go across the tokenomics of the buys and sells, how does that work?
Yeah, sure. I guess I'll just take it right now since I'm talking. So the tokenomics are 11%. 1% goes into like a lottery aspect that we have on the coin, where it's given away weekly. Then 9% to and 9% gets broken up into half and half. 4.5% goes to a BNB earnings function, which is claimed monthly. The other 4.5% goes to marketing and promotions, and then finally 1% to liquidity.
Right, and then you've got the Cloud Flip game you're developing. Yeah, was that going to launch on the release?
Yeah, so Cloud Flip is done. Essentially, so if you go to the website and go into that burger menu again in the top right-hand corner, you'll see the Cloud9 BSC app. So you can actually go in there and view it, because Cloud Flip is already up there. It's just not usable yet because there's no liquidity, right? But once we put liquidity into the project, that game will be fully functioning. That gives you essentially a chance to flip a coin and win 2x or lose everything you put in.
Got you. Yeah. And what's the plans after the launch for marketing? What have you got planned for Cloud9?
So we're going with like standard token marketing plans, right? That everybody kind of likes to see. We'll be going hard after CoinGecko and CMC because we know that's important, right? Everybody wants it. But we are like very, very for our organic marketing. So we're not trying to go after a lot of big pump marketing where that's really anybody's looking for is just a pump and a dump, right? So we're working outsourced with like a lot of trying to acquire larger artists that are going to come into our platform more mainstream, right? So that'll bring a lot of people into the Cloud9 ecosystem. But on top of that, we are sticking with like the standard marketing plans that you would normally see with the token launch.
Awesome. Yeah. So the pre-sale that's on the 27th. It starts. And that's going to be on Pink Sale. What's the hard cap and the soft cap for that?
So the hard cap is we tried to make this kind of like exclusive as possible, right? We're not into the big giant hard caps, so we're doing 150 BNB hard cap, essentially just enough to prime up the liquidity pool and get things going. And we're doing it as a whitelist, which we've only been handing them out in AMAs, and also if you join our group, we have a Shill Army group. You can join that, get the word out, get organic growth to our Telegram, and we will hand out whitelist spots. However, we are only handing out 150 whitelist spots, and we expect the pre-sale to, sell out pretty quickly. Okay,
cool. What's the minimum and maximum if you can investors get on the whitelist?
I believe the minimum is 0.2. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it's 0.2. But the maximum is 4 BNB.
Okay, that's great. So yeah, with the Cloud Play, how's that going to work?
So Cloud Play is essentially what Gord was speaking to us all about earlier. That's going to be the actual marketplace, right? With a built-in player where artists will be able to come in and mint music, whether it be an audio file or a video file, mint and sell through the marketplace that we're building. So where we are development-wise on that is we started working with our developers. But we are waiting for after launch to inject more funds into it and get it really going. And we are looking at something to release by the end of this year, definitely fourth quarter.
Okay. What size team have you got on the launch then? How many are you going to be working, devs, mods, and admins?
Yeah, so we're acquiring some new admins and mods in our chats as things are picking up and getting going. Our core team is about 5 people right now, but we do have actually a development team. Ambercore Software is working with us, so we actually do have a team of developers behind us that you don't see on the front.
Okay, great. So I can open it up to the team if anyone's got any questions for Gord, Brian, or Jerry.
Yeah, I was looking at the first class bonus. So 5% of the pool kind of goes to like your top holders. How's that incentives going to work? Or is it going to be voted by the community? Or yeah, I see something on the website here. Can you tell us anything about that?
So I'll answer one part and I'll hand it off to Fred. So first class, we prior to our pre-sale, we ran a private sale, a very small cap private sale. We did 40 BNB. And those are our first class investors. So those are private investors. There is rewards that Fred set up for holding that bag. So if you want to go ahead and speak to what's on the website, Fred, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so just like incentive to hold, right? They're the big bag holders, so we want to provide them extra incentive. And for as long as they'll hold, their pool will get split up between them. That 5% will get split up between them. You know, some people are going to pull, and that'll make it more exclusive, like more rewards for the people that do hold, right? And they'll be included in the other rewards if they are in the those holding tiers. So it's a 5% bonus, not just 5% for them.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, and I see here like holders 10 to 100 get 49% of the pool, and top 9 45% of the pool. How many of these are actually like involved in that private sale?
There was how many was in the private sale, Jerry? I think it was about.
I don't have the exact number, but we did 40 BNB, and like the average buy-in was at 2 to 3 BNB. So there's probably like, I don't know, like maybe 15 or something like that, somewhere between 15 and 20. It's only 10% of the total supply, though.
Yeah, I got confused by the holders 10 to 100 and yeah, all that. Okay, I get it. I thought there was like maybe, I don't know, 70 or 80 people that got in on that private sale. Yeah. Okay, cool. Thanks for clearing it up.
Okay. So yeah, put it up to the team or investors. Anyone's got any questions for Gord, Brian, or Jerry?
Hey, I got a question. Are you guys associated to Cloud9 Gaming by any chance?
We actually get that question a lot.
Yeah.
I hope so one day.
Yeah. Great. Yeah. Any more questions from the team or investors? No? Okay. I can open it back up to you guys. Anything we've missed or not gone over, and tell us about the future with Cloud9.
One thing I'll announce. Oh, go ahead, Fred. I'll let you go first. I'll say it at the end. No worries.
All right, I just wanted to go over the Cloud Play features, right? So our first feature, like Gord was saying, will be kind of like an OnlyFans style subscription. Because I don't really see the point, like especially with music NFTs, like if you post all your music there, people can just go listen to it, right? So why would they buy it unless, of course we're advising artists on utilities they can provide, like tickets or merch drops, like things like that that'll get people interested. Because like we know, you can go to YouTube, they're gonna have their music there, they're gonna have their music everywhere. That's what they want, and this is just one more place they can distribute their music, right? So and it'll spread to everybody, right? There'll be more exclusive graphic artists. I hope we see like artists need to connect with influencers also. Video girls or video guys or whatever they're into. Those avenues can all be explored, right? And also, so the next thing will be the verses, right? The contract we're working on now, it works sort of like a pre-sale to get the idea. So basically, one artist will have a wallet, the other artist will have a wallet. The votes will be casted by Cloud9, and the winner will get 65%, loser 10, and the rest will be distributed back to the participants, right? So you could potentially make a profit for voting for showing support to your favorite artist, right? And then the next thing we're exploring, we just started these contracts, NFDeFi, right? So, everyone knows what NFT stands for, right? Non-fungible. So, we're just trying to find a way to, keep a solid value on something. So we're working with DeFi pools, and the proceeds of the actual NFT, like say you sell, 100 pieces for 100 BNB each, right? Each person got one piece. So that all goes into a DeFi pool, right? And we're not going to go for like any kind of crazy pools with people's money, right? There's some good consistent pools like 10%, something like that. And also the NFT itself can have a transaction fee, right? So say this guy, he's done with this thing, he's not holding it anymore. He's done waiting. So he can collect his interest, right? Because he owns that share of the pool. And also when it transfers, that fee will also be transferred to the pool. So the pool is always growing, and it's always gaining interest. And if you want to not sell it and just like claim your share, you would just have to burn the NFT, send it to a zero wallet. The zero dead wallet will see that, and you'll be provided your share of the pool.
Awesome.
I think we have a lot of incentives, a lot of development ahead of us, and we've already been at it for it's been about 6 months now. We really wanted to launch like right away, get the community involved, but we had some problems, like we were airdropping, and we're all kind of new to this thing. So what happened was people entered to the liquidity pool themselves with their airdrop tokens for some reason. So that kind of ruined our first launch, and we took a step back, kept developing, kept connecting to people, reached out to a lot of artists, a lot of managers and agents, like Gord was saying. And we're just trying to grow organically, right? Because we all want to see this thing do well. So, with a big pump, sometimes it comes a big dump. And we're just trying to be like realistic with this thing and keep the numbers safe for everybody, and just keep growing.
Build it slowly. Yeah, it's great. Yeah. Rather than just pump and dump. Yeah, you're in it for the long term. That's great. And with like investors as well, they can buy the NFTs from the artist, whether it's music or videos, and if their career really takes off, then that could be worth a fortune for investors. Yeah,
man. And I would say about maybe 1/3 of the people that we talk to actually know what this thing is, right? Like, they know what an NFT is, but they don't know anything how to get involved in it. A lot of people know about like OpenSea, and that's about it, right? But they don't realize all the utility they can use, right? All these different utilities. Like, it's just up to your word, right? If you keep your word with your fans, I mean, you've seen. I'm not sure if you're familiar. You sound like maybe you're in UK, right? But an artist here in Toronto, he dropped a NFT thing. He made $1 million in about an hour, and there's absolutely no utility to the token. At least they didn't announce it, right? But it is a big like trending topic, right? Especially lately. Like, when we started this, it wasn't really, but I think people are catching on, and they want to learn more, and we're really involved. People are always asking like, what separates you from this project or that project, but we're really involved. We're really here to help people and make a change in the BSC, by incentivizing longer holds, being a part of a network, really, right? Being a part of our community.
Yeah. And like, where do you see yourselves in the next 3 months after launch then? What are you planning for the first quarter? After launch, I'm gonna go into a dark hole of development. I'm not gonna talk to anybody for a while, I think. And I'm excited to really move forward with that, and just like separate all my time for that. And my team here, we have a couple agents working with us now, and a lot of people are excited about this idea, and they like our energy. They like how we work, right? So I kind of forgot where I was going with that, but hope that answers your question. Yeah, I think Gord had something to say as well. Yeah, are you still there, Gord?
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Yeah, you're good now, man.
Okay, yeah, sorry about that. I'm not sure what happened. Yeah, I was just gonna say that you're seeing a lot of artists getting into the NFT craze in the music industry right now. Snoop Dogg put out NFTs. Like, a lot of people are doing it, and even there's a lot of artists who are trying to distribute their music through this outlet too. Because as we all know, record labels take huge cuts of the revenue from the artist's hard work, right? So we're trying to give them an opportunity to make all of their well-deserved revenue to themselves, right?
Yeah.
So maybe in the future, maybe in the near future, the term starving artist won't be a thing anymore.
Yeah, with the pandemic, they've been struggling, and so to have that outlet doing NFT music, if they can't tour and stuff, really helps them.
Yeah,
out,
and I really feel like the NFT craze is completely like giving these artists who are placed like at the bottom of the list in terms of like revenue for potential jobs. Like, artists are at the bottom. And now, with this new NFT craze, artists have a chance to really like make a good living for themselves. And we just want to be at the forefront of the way, that this revolution is happening. We feel we have a revolutionary product, and we just want to be at the forefront of this thing that's happening. We want to be a part of the future.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. Yeah. So we can go back over the pre-sale again. Yeah. So that's on the 27th. It starts on Pink Sale. If investors want to get involved, how do they go about that? They can come into your chat, and if they've not done a Pink Sale before, you can talk them through that. Yeah.
Yep.
Awesome.
Jerry, you want to take that?
Sorry, what was that cut out?
Yeah, with the Pink Sale, yeah.
I think he asked us.
Yeah. Yeah. So with the Pink Sale, how can investors get involved if they've not done a Pink Sale before? They can come into your chat and you can talk them through that, making that investment.
Yeah, absolutely. So like we do have like how-to buying instructions on our website for launch. So we will just update them as well for Pink Sale. But what I've been hearing from like a lot of people, I have this feeling with it as well. It's like it's easier than DX Sale. So it's actually like very nice to use. Pink Sale has a very nice user interface, and they make it really easy for people that have been doing it like the first time. But yeah, we will definitely add some information to our how to buy.
So yeah,
I was really impressed by their team.
Yeah, and if any investors have any questions, we do nightly. We turn our voice chat at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every single night. So if you guys want to jump in and ever ask us a question, like typically all four of us are in there.
Yeah, that's great. Also, now you've done an AMA here. You're welcome to come into the text chat and keep us updated on the pre-sale when that goes live on the 27th. Have you got a fixed time yet for the UTC time for the pre-sale, or is that to be decided yet?
The pre-sale is going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Okay.
So that'll be 3 p.m. UTC.
And then we are actually, right after this AMA, we're going to post up a community poll of when the community wants us to launch the coin after pre-sale.
Yeah. Well, it's been great. You've come here today, and told us about this. It's really interesting for Cloud9. Like I say, anyone listening to the recording, if you've got any questions, we can direct you to the Telegram for Cloud9, and the guys, Gord, Brian, and Jerry can help you out there. But do feel free in the future, to on the start of the pre-sale, just come into the text chat or DM me, and I can put a link up for people to get involved in the pre-sale, Pink Sale. That'd be awesome.
Awesome, man. I appreciate that. Thank you.
Yeah,
okay, thanks.
And I think we forgot to mention there's a giveaway set for our pre-saler participants also. So like everyone wants the incentive for the pre-salers to hold, right? So we separated some BNB for that, and also for our first giveaway, since it's all dependent on volume, right? So we want to set the first giveaway, the first pot for the giveaway will be provided by us.
We are we're also running 2 contests over the weekend that we are going to post in the chat right after this AMA as well. We're going to be running a meme contest that will run right up until right before pre-sale. So we'll have whitelist spots for whoever wins the meme contest. And we're also going to post a mini game into our main chat, and the top 3 players will also receive whitelist spots. And that will run right up until pre-sale as well.
I'll just post the Telegram in our chat on the website, everyone. And yeah, so if investors get involved, then they can win whitelist spots. That'd be awesome. Well, thanks very much for coming, guys. It's been great talking to you. And like I say, yeah, just keep us updated
Yeah,
in
thanks for
the
having
tech
us.
test chat for our investors.
It's fun.
Yeah, awesome, guys. I'll finish the record and send a copy over for you to share with your community. And when that's uploaded, and then pin that in our chat for our investors. Yeah, anyone listening back to the recording, and you're interested in a whitelist spot, then this weekend is your chance to get some Cloud9 whitelist spots.
Awesome. Thanks, man.
Yeah,
Okay,
and then
that's great.
for the just so like everybody knows too, for the meme contest that Gord was talking about, it's going to be a fun one too, right? Because we're calling it a meme for a bean. So we're going to give away a BNB to whoever wins the meme contest. I think that's pretty crazy
Awesome.
to get a BNB, a full BNB for a meme. So it would be cool if we could post it in the main chat as well, just to get everybody kind of.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, you can post that, and I'm sure. Yeah, investors will jump into that. That's great. Thanks very much.
Thanks a lot, Keaton.
For coming there, Gord, Brian, and Jerry. Yeah, it's been great talking to you. Take care.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.